then modify. Stop, drop it low, but pick it up carefully. Work them glutes like you in physical therapy.
Next structure is the gallbladder. It is basically a pear-shaped sac lying on the undersurface of the liver, which secrete bile. The bile is secreted by the liver and stored in the gallbladder. Around 40 ml of bile is secreted per hour by the liver, found on the lateral side to the duodenum and pancreas. Its location is and size is it is an intraperitoneal organ, and it's 7.5 to 12 centimeter long, 2.5 centimeter wide, and 1 mm at the wall. Capacity is it can store 30 to 50 ml of bile, and it can store up to 300 ml of bile in case of cholelithiasis. So gallbladder is divided into following the fundus, body, and the neck. Fundus is around shape and project below the inferior margin of the liver, where it come in contact with the anterior abdominal wall with the ninth costal cartilage, and then it starts the body, which lies in contact with the visceral surface of the liver and directed upward and backward to the left, and it is embedded with the gallbladder fossa in the liver, ended of the body infundibulum, which have Hartmann's pouch, a common site for the gallstone accumulation, and then the next heart, which is continuous with the cystic duct. A cystic duct turn into the lesser omentum to join the common hepatic duct and then to form the bile duct. Relation the cystic plate. It is actually a fibrous areolar tissue that attaches superior of the gallbladder to the liver and is attached to the liver by the loose areolar tissues, and to the duodenum is attached by the cholecystoduodenal ligament. So anteriorly, the gallbladder have the liver and abdominal wall and the peritoneum. Posteriorly, it have transverse colon and first and second part of the duodenum. Function one, digestion doesn't take place. The sphincter of OD remains closed and bile accumulate in the gallbladder. It concentrates stores bile, selectively absorb bile salt, cholesterol, and secrete mucus. To aid in this function, the membrane is thrown into the perineal fold that unite with each other, giving the surface and the honeycomb-like appearance. The columnar cells lining the surface have numerous microvilli on the surface, and bile is delivered to the duodenum as the result contraction and partial emptying of the gallbladder occurs. The entrance of the fatty food into the duodenum initiate mechanism. The fat causes release of the hormones called cholecystokinin from the mucous membrane of the duodenum. The hormone that enters the blood causes the gallbladder to contract. At the same time, the smooth muscle around the distal end of the around distal end muscle around the distal end of the bile duct and the ampulla is relaxed, thus allowing the passage of the concentrated bile into the duodenum. The bile salt in the bile is important in emulsifying the fat in the intestine and assists with its digestion and absorption. So the blood supply of the gallbladder is from cystic artery, which is a sub branch of the right hepatic artery. The nerve supply is from the C5 root of the phrenic nerve. It gives sensory innervation to the C5, and that's why the pain of which the pain in the shoulder is due to the gallstone or the gallbladder or any pathology from the gallbladder. It is because they are arising from the same C5 nerve root. Sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves that join to the celiac plexus and supply it. So the gallbladder contract in response to the hormone called cholecystokinin, which is produced by the mucous membrane of the duodenum on the arrival of fatty food from the stomach. So the next lymphatic drainage drain into the cystic lymph node situated near the neck of the gallbladder and then to the hepatic node and then finally into the celiac node. Venous supply is from the cystic vein which is directed to the portal vein. Next, we will discuss about the biliary tree. The following is the pathway for the bile, the hepatocyte, then bile canaliculi, interlobular duct, bile collecting duct, bile duct, trabecular ducts, interhepatic ducts, left and right hepatic ducts come to join. and form the common hepatic duct around 1.5 inches long, and after some part the cystic duct attached to it. Below the cystic duct, it is called as a common bile duct, which is actually 3 inches long, pancreatic duct, and finally ampulla of Wattar, which open into the sphincter of Oddi. As you can see here, on the right hepatic duct, the left hepatic duct, common hepatic duct, the common bile duct, the pancreatic duct. They form here the ampulla of Wattar and then open into the sphincter of Oddi. As you can see here, this is the ampulla of Wattar and common duct and all of these structures. So this is the sphincter of Oddi.
If it hurts to modify, stop, drop it low, but pick it up carefully. Work them glutes like you in physical therapy.